Chapter 4 was looking at ways of classifying translation shifts, whereas Chapter 5 looks more at translation as a form of communication. And particularly the beginning of Chapter 5 introduces the concept that translation may differ according to the different kinds of texts. So there's Katharina Reis's work on genre and different forms of different text types. There are expressive text types, informative text types, and what she calls operative text types. And so there's a classification of these text types, the kinds of genre that are associated with them, and linked to that is a possibility that different translation strategies may be appropriate for different types of text. One example would be the translation of an advert. Right. An advert is a stereotypical operative text. It's trying to persuade someone to do something normally. So if you were translating an advert, and I know not all adverts are translated, but if you were translating an advert, then you would need to be sure that that function of that operative function was recreated in the target situation. So it may be, say there's a play on words in the English, that play on words couldn't be recreated, but there may be some other way in the target language of recreating it, or it may be appropriate for a more informative translation, more informative text to be produced, okay, which would tell the reader the benefits of using a particular product. There are a few things which I think are crucial. I know there's a lot of terminology there and a lot of jargon, but the really, really crucial things I think are, one is skopos, the purpose of translation. So this was a work of Hans Vermeer, working with Reis, particularly. And there, so the purpose of the translation is going to determine the translation strategy, and the translation, the usefulness and efficiency of the translation is determined by its fulfilling the purpose, the target text purpose. So if you've got a text which is an information book, then you're going, and the purpose is to make sure that the target text reader understands how to put something together, then that's your criterion for judging the quality of the translated product. Does it translate in such a way that the reader can put this product together and make it work? So purpose is paramount. And then the other things crucial also in the chapter are Holz-Menteri talks about different participants within the translation process. So there it's important to remember that it's not just a translator and a source text author, but it's someone commissioning the text. It may be someone else using the text, and maybe multiple users. So there the important thing is the different participants. These are different ways of analysing translation, but they're different ways of analysing translation based or focused on how someone new to translation or someone learning to translate can gain from those theories. So I think Chapter 5 is a particularly crucial chapter in this regard, that someone coming to this chapter can find out that translation varies according to genre, according to purpose. There are different people involved, and then ending the chapter with a detailed text analysis based on Christiane North's work, so that the reader can identify some of the key features of a text which are going to be potentially problematic.